Sagittarius, it's your girl Tarot Card Bay. I'm here to do your end of the year reading. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you get out and go have some fun tonight, but also be very safe. I want to see you in 2025. Yeah, feel me. So, this reading, we're going to talk about lessons, your overall lessons from 2024. We're going to talk about lessons in love, lessons in money. We'll talk a little bit about who we should leave in 2024 and who we should take into 2025. And then I'm going to pull an oracle card at the very, very end to represent 2025. So let's jump in. Overall lesson for 2024 for my Sagittarius. Overall lesson for my Sagittarius 2024. We got the Three of Swords. Okay, past, present, and future. Three of Swords is always a past, present, and future card. I get learning how to cope with your emotions, learning how to cope with disappointments, betrayals, finding the beauty in these things, finding the beauty in betrayal, understanding that the betrayal is also a part of the plan, right? Judas was also a part of the plan. So I think you've done some analysis when it comes to love, when it comes to the choices you make or you made in 2024, when it comes to the people that you connected with. You've done some analysis and you realize that this was just kind of like par for the course, a part of your journey. Instead of looking too deeply in it, you know, using it to somehow internalize other people's shortcomings and blaming yourself, which Sagittarius don't really do, but I feel like you're learning the lesson in the heartbreaks that you experienced. You finally learned that lesson. We got the Queen of Cups and we got Seven of Pentacles. A lifetime lesson for you, Sagittarius, is about patience. The core of the lessons when it comes to this heartbreak is like self-love. That's why I got the Queen of Cups. That's like in the center of the lessons for 2024 is self-love. You are in the center of it all. I think a lot of you Sagittarius, you might have like decentered yourself at some point and centered other people, other places, other things that were outside of you. And I believe that those heartbreaks from friendships, relationships, people that you work with, those things cause you to put yourself in the center of your own universe, right? And sometimes that's exactly why these things happen. You're giving too much here, you're giving too much there, you're considering too much there, you're considering too much here, and you're not putting yourself as the center of the universe. And Sagittarius, you don't typically have to tell yourself that. You're really good when it comes to healthy selfishness. That's not a bad thing. That's why I've said healthy selfishness. But it was something about 2024 that you really felt like you were either pulled in a lot of directions or you were trying to make everybody happy. Something in the energy of that, which led to the lesson of, I'm putting myself in the center of this. I'm waiting for my harvest. I have belief with the Seven of Pentacles that I've planted the right seeds in the right soil and that I will reap benefits, positive benefits from what I've actually planted. So I feel like 2024 was also a lesson of patience. You know, you want what you want when you want it. And when it comes to people, love, relationships, and even cultivating abundance, it requires patience. All right, let's go into your lessons when it comes to your finances. And these might be a little bit shorter because I'm running out of memory. So I'm not going to make them too short. I'm going to try to make them as deep as I can with the time that I have. Okay. I've also been up since 4 o'clock this morning. So I want to make sure I do it when I have good energy and I'm not like exhausted. So, all right. Lessons in money. 8 of Cups. I get when it comes to money, specifically when it comes to what you do for money, specifically if you are not the owner of this business, if you work for somebody else, about walking away from things that don't give you emotional fulfillment, understanding that your emotional fulfillment is also tied to the amount of money that you're able to manifest, or in general, the life that you manifest. A lot of people don't know that we manifest out of a place of emotion. So when you want something, how you manifest, right, is you emulate how you would feel if you got that thing. But if we're working in a field that we're not happy with, that we're not fulfilled, we're not happy to be here, like, how much abundance is going to come from an energy like that? You'll probably get the bare minimum, like, okay, I work 80 hours, I get paid my standard rate. That's just cause and effect. That's not abundance. But to receive abundance, you have to put yourself in the emotion. How would I feel when I become a millionaire? How will I feel when my bank account has 6 figures? How will I feel when I can be free to do whatever I want? How would I feel when I take my first class flight? You want to manifest, and this might be something that you learn. This is probably why I'm talking about it. You want to manifest money, abundance, even love. You have to put yourself in the energy and in the emotion of how you would feel once you received it. And if it's a positive energy, then we're in a good place. That manifestation is going to come. If it's a negative energy like this 5 of Pentacles, then that's what you will actually cultivate more of. I do feel like an energy of lack of 2024. I feel that it might have been tied to your emotions, like not being happy in one aspect. Kind of, some of you might have lost a job also, but again, this is tied to your overall emotions, not being satisfied, which then causes some amount of left out of the cold feeling, not feeling as financially stable as you would like. What else about the lessons of 2024 when it comes to money? Got 9 of Wands. I also had the Queen of Wands. For some reason, I didn't pick up this at all, which is weird. Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands. Queen of Wands is a manifester, right? And the 9 of Wands. There's something about working smarter, not harder. Getting more done with less work, allowing people to help you, delegating tasks. Something about that was important for you in 2024. Allowing people to look at you as somebody with like a higher caliber or a higher status and treating you as such. But I get very heavily of learning how to accept abundance in the form of help. Abundance isn't always money. Sometimes it's somebody helping you. Sometimes it's somebody carrying the load with the 9 of Wands. Sometimes it's someone being a listening ear, or someone giving you a good business idea. Sometimes it's not always money, but I do see a lot of good financial lessons. Some of you might be interested in clothing design. I get that very heavily. I didn't call out any other professions in the other reading, so that might resonate with you. Clothing design, being a seamstress, a tailor, some type of apparel company. For some of you, you might have started that. You might be interested in starting that in 2025. If that resonates with you, do it and let me know, because I would love to buy a t-shirt or a sweater or something. All right, now we're going to go into the lessons in love. Lessons in love for 2024. What lessons in love did my Sagittarius learn in 2024? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, movement, but slow movement. 10 of Swords. And the 4 of Cups. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Tower. The 10 of Swords is clarified by the Tower, which is 10 of Swords is also a tower. And then we have the Moon card and the 4 of Cups. Your lesson in love is that you don't wait for anybody. I don't feel that you are a waiter, but for some of you, there's a specific person in love that drug their feet, took their time, took maybe too damn long. This Knight of Pentacles is usually a great car. This is the only knight that makes it to his destination, and he has the Ace of Pentacles with him. However, it was clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding on, a miser type of energy. So there was an energy of someone not coming forward because they were holding on to something. They were in a scarce mindset. They could have been afraid of being hurt, afraid of loss, afraid of spending too much money or losing money. But because of that, this person moved very slow. I feel that the lesson of this is to just let somebody lose you. Letting someone lose you. Someone who doesn't act quick enough will lose you. That was your lesson. Your lesson in love of 2024 is that you let people lose you if they're not moving with intention. I did talk about patience a little bit before, but it's a little bit different when it comes to love. Your intentions need to be known. We need to be talking about what we're doing next, and you should actually see those actions take place in addition to the way a person supports you emotionally. This is somebody who drug their feet because of stubbornness, scarcity, not wanting to open up emotionally, not wanting to share their physical space, whatever selfish reasons this person had led to an ending. And you learn to let them lose you and miss you. Let the tower fall was the love lesson of 2024, because we have the Ace of Wands and Justice. A new start. New passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Something that is justified and balanced. Could be a Libra energy for you, Sagittarius. But yeah, let the tower fall was your love lesson of 2024. Anything else about that? Five of Swords, Six of Wands. Yeah, Sagittarius, because when you don't let the tower fall, now it's a clash of egos. Now it's a penis measuring contest. Like now it's Five of Swords energy. Who can best each other? This is the energy of someone who you might have tried to talk to them about how you wanted to be treated, how they should show up for you, how you feel valued. And this person still wanted to do what they wanted to do and expected you to still be there. This person was more interested in winning or being in the ego, playing mental mind games, than actually presenting you an offer. And again, the lesson is to let the tower fall and let this person lose you. Because essentially this holding back emotion and dragging the feet, dragging their ass, this energy is actually a playing type of energy. This is someone who's dragging their ass because they don't want you to know how important you are, how significant you are. This person just doesn't want to give you what you require, but they want you around. And the lesson was to let the tower fall on their asses and leave them in the Four of Cups energy. Because you know your value, you know yourself. This goes back to recentering yourself and decentering people who act like this or this person specifically. When you recentered yourself, you realize that you are the prize. You realized it. You're reminded that you are the prize, that this person would be blessed to have you. This person should be running, hopping, climbing mountains, jumping over stuff, swimming through seas to come present their love to you, especially if you gave this person time and they still wanted to drag their feet. So again, because you know your value, you know your worth, the lesson was to let the tower fall, because we have better in store. Page of Wands. I see you got communication from this person, but if you haven't gotten it already, it will be immature. If you did get it in 2024, it was immature. It wasn't enough. Whatever this was, this Page of Wands, a positive message, that wasn't balanced for what this person put you through. A little text message to be like, hey, it's a pleasure speaking to you, when this person has made you wait or made you question your value, or they didn't see your value. This little Page of Wands ain't gonna get it, ain't gonna cut it, especially when you're pulling the Ace of Wands. We don't need the page when we got the ace. We got the potential of a positive new start, something passionate, fiery, sexy, abundant. And then you have this past person, this tower fell on them, coming with a Page of Wands. They do not measure up. So you let the tower fall. All right, now let's go into who are we leaving in 2025? I mean, 2024. Who are we leaving in 2024? I've done that so many times. The fool. People who want to act stupid. People who want to stay stuck. People who don't want to ascend and grow. Because that's the journey of the fool. That's what the tarot is about. That's why the fool is 0 out of 72 cards, right? The fool is the 0. This is where the journey of tarot begins, with the fool card. So you're not dealing with people who don't want to elevate, don't want to change, don't want to transform, don't want to go to the next level. We're not taking them with us in 2024. A literal fool. 10 of Cups energy. Why is the 10 of Cups here? And the 5 of Wands. Situations where you have a lot of love, emotional love. There's a lot here, but there's a lot of conflict, competition. So situations where, yeah, there may be a lot of love that you have for somebody, but the spirit of competition, 5 of Wands energy, is stronger than the 10 of Cups. It means more. So for the people who having multiple options, being in competition, being in your ego means more to you than the 10 of Cups, we're leaving those people in 2024. Who else? 5 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. People who are in relationships that don't make them happy might come towards you, or might have came towards you in the past, and you maybe heard them out, or maybe they sought comfort in you, and then they wanted to be with you even though that they were already connected. So anyone connected, having some type of foundation with someone, but they're not happy about it, or they're with someone else even though they miss you, they're staying in 2024. What about the people that are coming to 2025 with us? Who's coming to 2025 with us? 9 of Pentacles. People who are abundant, comfortable in their own energy, created their own world, have their own hobbies, have their own path. Somebody who got their own motion. Those are the people we're taking with us. 3 of Pentacles. People who also want to collaborate, network. People who see partnership in others. Maybe people who want to collaborate, create businesses and make more money. We're taking those people with us in 2025. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. I think anyone you see is a treasure. I don't necessarily see this as financial because we're talking about people. I just feel that you have people, or you came across people who you see as a treasure, who they can't be replaced. They bring too much abundance. They bring too much joy. They bring too much happiness. And it's funny that all the people that we're bringing with us in 2025 are all pulled pentacles. People who show you how they feel about you. That's what the pentacle is about. It's about being in the physical world. You don't want people who have all these emotions, who hide it, hold back. You want someone who shows you how they feel. They show up for you. They show you what they've manifested and cultivated. They show you how they want to work with you. They show you what you can create together and all the abundance you can have. It's like the show me state in 2025 for you. Only those who can show you what they say is true. Now we're going into the Oracle for 2025. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the card and then read the message to you, Sagittarius. So let's see what we have for my Sagittarius. As you all know, I rarely pull Oracle cards because I feel like I am your Oracle. Not saying that anything is wrong with other people who pull them. I think they're great. I watch a lot of Oracle readers, but I like tarot. But I do like this deck. This is a rose deck. And it's been pulling some really good messages for 2025. So what do we have for my Sagittarius? Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. Can you see this? That's my Sagittarius. It's safe to soften. I feel like that was low key for me. Not the broken part, but the safe to soften part. Because sometimes I get a little, I want to tussle. I get a little feisty, and so do you, Sag. So I know you can resonate with that energy, but it's safe to soften. Let me see what this says. Okay, so healing is happening every moment of every day. You're returning to your true state every moment of every day. Call in your support team of people who can hold you in that, who can trust in the grace of your natural state. A true healer knows that they're not the one doing the healing. Rather, they're holding the vision of the return to wholeness, knowing that the wholeness isn't a stagnant state. So knowing that things will change, and healing is it's always a journey to heal. Basically, it's a continuation. When you embrace all parts of life, from the ecstasy to the agony, the joy to the grief, the bloom to the fall, the bud to the rose hip, you'll realize that healing is always happening and life is on your side. No one is immune to the polarity of this human experience. The only way through it is to embrace all parts of it. This is a good one. The light and the shadow. The light and the shadow. As any healer or intuit knows, the only way to the light is to embrace the shadow within. The shadow and sometimes the pain is a portal to your liberation. What did I say about the Three of Swords? These oracle cards been hitting. Let me tell you guys, the Three of Swords, rewind. Yeah, so the shadow and sometimes the pain is a portal to your liberation. You're not broken, you're healing. Healing is happening. Trust in the timing of life. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for supporting my channel in 2024. Let's ride into 2025. Please, if you like this reading, hit the thumbs up, comment below, talk to me nicely. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. If there's something you would like to see on my channel for 2025, comment below. I love you. Have fun tonight. Be safe. I want to see you in 2025. Happy New Year.